One thing we talked about at our last officers meeting is consolidating events as well as consolidating fundraising. We want to just make everything so much more efficient. And that's what makes this event, that's probably the single most important thing for not just both clubs, but for all members of both clubs to really get their heads around, because it's the greatest profit margin. It's the greatest potential for us to earn just like a crap load of money in a very short period of time. So the purpose of it is, it's not just a moneymaker, it's a party. We want to throw like a big party for both clubs, for us all to get together, have fun, fine dining, like a nice meal, not hot dogs, but like a nice fine dining experience, 3-course meal. Invite our friends, our family, we'll have music, we'll have live entertainment, we're going to have a dance floor and a dance-off towards the end of the evening. And then the added benefit of that is it's a great fundraiser. It's a way for people to support our club, for us to support our own club. It's an opportunity for us to get donations. And just if we do something really big like this, it's not that we abandon all other fundraising activities, but it takes some of the pressure off. It makes us more efficient and just get some quick cash in there so that we can do bigger and better things. It gives us money to expand, do more marketing, get better t-shirts, have other opportunities in the future. So purpose is raise funds for both clubs. So this is something for Long Beach and Fullerton to team up on. It'll be more successful if we team up on it, and it benefits both clubs that way. It's also a great thing where sometimes we get kind of separated and we get our heads down in our own dojo and just our own personal practice, and we only talk to each other. This is a great opportunity for us to do awards and recognitions, for strong spirit, for people who are leaders, for, best attendance. I think I win that. Like a good chance. I just want my attendance award. But it's a way for us to really break bread together, pat each other on the back, Sam to tell me that I'm awesome. And so we're planning a 3-course meal. So we'll be talking to restaurants, and so I'm going to be putting a few committees together. I'm going to be asking for some of you guys to volunteer for that committee today. I'm going to continue to build that, because the more people we have in each committee, the less work there is. We have a saying in Jamaica, many hands make for glad work. And it basically means that if I do all this on my own, I'll lose more hair more quickly and burn out. If I have the support of you guys, then everyone can do just a little bit, but the success will be that much greater. So I encourage everyone in here to volunteer. Even if you're not a chairhead, be on a committee. We're going to have a few people who, are going to take on a lot of responsibility by being a chairhead, and the more of you guys they have to help support that chair, the more successful they'll be, the more successful we'll all be as a team. Our last coordinating meeting, we first brought this up, and it's supposed to be something that happened in December, and I'm glad that it came up. I'm glad that we first introduced it, and I wasn't surprised when it didn't happen, just because lots of people were timid about volunteering. This is our second go around. Let's not back down from this one. Let's just everybody step up and make it happen and make it a success. So thank you to Tram for putting it on the agenda for us. Now we can take it more seriously and really back it up. And so I'm going to be organizing this, but I'm still looking to Tram to give me some guidance on it. But, we're not going to dump this on the shoulders of our chairs. We're going to rally together and make it a success as a team. And we'll have raffle prizes. So projections. This has a lot of profit potential. My background's in banking, so I'm a pessimist by nature, so I'm going very low ball on this one. But I think we can do more. I put the numbers together, and I won't bore you guys with it, but I put together like some Excel sheets that do a lot of random number generating for us. So we'll be able to run a lot of scenarios quickly when we get to our meetings. But just off of some very conservative numbers I threw together, we're looking at tickets to be priced around $30 to $40 with a discount to college students. We want as many of you guys there as possible. And for those of us who have graduated and moved on in our careers already, and for our friends and family who we invite, they'll be able to pay a little bit more. But if you take a date if you're a college student, you and your girl, $30 a piece, that's a $60 evening. But it'll be a nice evening that you want to dress up for. We'll have a nice meal. great entertainment, and a benefit to the club. Based off of those prices and what I plan on negotiating with the restaurants, I'm gonna be going around, I'm gonna be talking to the committee to get restaurant suggestions for locations.
What kind of food are you looking for?
That's something that we're gonna work on as a committee. We could be looking at,
I work at an English pub, and I know they do catering.
Ooh.
I can talk to them, but it's really fattening food. So it's like fish and chips. So
Then
as long as everyone's all right with that.
train hard on Monday.
So I can talk to my manager this
Wonderful.
evening if you'd like me to do that.
I would love that. And I'm gonna talk to you about it afterwards and give you specs, but thank you for that. You just made the Thank you for that. But you know what though, I'm so glad you volunteered that, because Austin brings up an excellent point, is that we in this Shotokan Club are the most diverse group of people that you will come across. So everybody knows somebody who knows something. And so, you know, what we're gonna do, I definitely want to talk to you, we'll get numbers on that, and we're also gonna scout out other locations and get numbers and then find the best profit margin in the best location for everyone to get together. So thank you, Austin. So based on that, we already put together a preliminary budget for this. So we got some great groundwork done the last time we put some committees together to get this project started. And we're looking at projections of $1,500 to $2,000 investment. That's going to be deposits for things like deposit for the restaurant location, for decorations, DJ, you know, entertainment, marketing materials, raffle prizes. So this is what we're looking at. This is a rather small investment, and our net profit we're looking at, depending on the strength of ticket sales, is $2,000 to $5,000. It actually can greatly exceed $5,000, but these are just me being, you know, conservative. But I can guarantee you, I think it's really, if everyone is on the committee and we get involved, it's going to be easy to knock these numbers out the park. And if we close anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 on this event, think what we can do with that. I mean, at Fullerton, we did our light financials, right? We collected just under $1,100 in dues, and we have more than half that still sitting in our bank account, and it's not even earmarked for anything yet. So what if we had, you know, of course, this is not all for Fullerton. The bulk of that's going to be here at Long Beach, because this is the bulk of our club, our dojo. But that's still great money for both clubs to do a lot of things with, and grow and have more parties together. What if we could do this once a year and put more of our effort to training and going out on events, you know, renting buses, doing things together to bond. So that's a real benefit of this. And the more often we do it, the more successful we'll get and the easier we'll get. Spring ball, so need for committees. So these are the key committee positions. We're gonna have the chair, that's me, so it's my job to basically organize this, to get all you guys working together. We have our donation solicitor. So, of course, you're not doing this on your own, but it's that person's job to reach out to all club members, you know, find all avenues for support. I mean, some of us have employers who will sponsor clubs on campus if we just simply talk to them. We are a nonprofit organization, so there's opportunities there, and the donation solicitor is the person who's going to look for those things, but also for each of us, you know, to come find this person and offer our suggestions like Austin just did. Where there's opportunity for you to help, don't wait for the donation solicitor to come to you. Go to them and say, hey, I think I might be able to do something here. Entertainment coordinator, that's going to be someone who's going to be in charge of, you know, getting a DJ, getting live entertainment for us, and of course they'll be supported by their committee as well, but they'll be ultimately in charge of managing that. No, thanks. Public relations, someone in charge of marketing. We have a budget for you, we got that, and logistics. So before we leave, I'm going to have a list back there. I'm going to ask for everyone who leaves here, sign in to one committee, and we'll have a meeting on this event, and at that point we'll choose chairs. But everyone's signed up for something. And then key dates, the day of the event's to be determined, but we already met the officers, and we have 3 key dates we're looking at around April, so we'll get back to you on that. Venue selection, of course, we want to start looking at venues in December, but by this January 11th, I'd like us to put a deposit on our venue. By the 25th, we have a little bit more time to pick our entertainment. I thought we need more time, since once we find a venue, we'll find our entertainment. And we want to set up monthly committee meetings. So I don't want to add to these meetings and have like another day on top of what we already have. So these meetings will be scheduled in conjunction with regular officer meetings, so that it won't be additional meetings for you guys to schedule on your calendar. And that's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.